Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, Mary Mystic Tarot. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go. This Ace of Wands in the middle gets me plumb excited. And it should for you all too, especially when you got the Six of Swords and the Chariot on both sides of this, moving forward and moving forward. You know, Wands are a fire sign, and whenever the Wands comes in, especially with this Ace, it's about doing something that you're excited about, something that's fun, something that's new and spontaneous, and that you guys are going to feel like a kid again to a certain extent. And I believe, I mean, it can be anything from creating something new and exciting to something that is you're building something, making something, or starting something brand new. So I have a feeling that you guys are in the process or about to be in the process of doing something that you guys are giddy about, you know? And it's almost like you just want to keep doing it. So sometimes this can be an actual something that you can make money at, or something that maybe it's a hobby, but maybe it's something that you can actually turn around and sell, or sell the idea, or sell the product, or something to that extent. So I get a little bit excited with this Ace of Wands in the middle, because I feel like you guys are in the process of switching something up so you guys can enjoy doing something that is good for you, and getting you guys back into an exciting venture, kind of. I do have two world cards, you all. You guys probably already know, but the world cards are basically saying that something is, you're completing something so something else can come in. And whenever just like I said with this Ace of Wands and then the world, it's almost like, here's something new, here's something fun, exciting, something that you guys are going to enjoy doing. And then you've got this Two of Pentacles here, like you're going to have options on which way to go, or what to do with this creation, whatever this is. So I'm thinking that you guys are coming to a completion to a huge life cycle in your life, and you're actually moving into the next stepping stone in your life. And I get excited about that because let's face it, some of us have been going through a little bit of stagnation, aggravation, things that we just don't understand nowadays and lately, and it's turning into, it's getting better, okay? I also have this Ace of Swords, and with this Ace of Swords is about clarity and about seeing things in a different way, or seeing or hearing or finding out certain things that you may not have known before, or having one of these aha kind of moments. You know how sometimes you're listening to the radio or something, and somebody says something and you're like, holy cow, I never thought of it that way. Or, you know, maybe you're on the internet, maybe you're watching TV or something like that, and somebody says something and it just snaps something in your mind, and you have one of those clarity type of a moment. And it's one of these things that actually helps you. And then I have the Justice right underneath it, which makes me feel like that there's going to be something that is coming in your favor. You know how sometimes when you feel like that there's something that's just not right, or something that's not being, maybe you're not being treated fairly, or maybe things are just not going in your direction or going with the flow the way it should be, and then all of a sudden something may change, and you guys have this sense of, okay, now I can actually put my feet in and dig in kind of situation. That's sort of how I'm feeling with this Justice card, you all. It's like justice will be served in your favor. So sometimes if you're not feeling like you've been treated fairly, or maybe it's not necessarily you, it's just your surroundings or your environment or your community or where you work at or something like that, and then things start changing, right? Maybe the laws start changing, the rules, the regulations, things like that, that start kind of moving towards your favor to where you can actually breathe a little bit better and feel a big huge sigh of relief, you know. So I do want to say this, you have this 10 of Wands right here, which makes me feel like you guys are just exhausted. And I believe it could be more mentally exhausted. It could be physically as well. But I'm thinking maybe there's something going on in your life that you're a little bit sick of worrying about, kinda. And with that, this is coming to an end. I want to tell you that right now. So that could go hand in hand with this World card, right? So when you're finished with this huge life experience and you're going to be able to put that behind you and move into a new life experience, there's a blessing that comes along with it. So this is going to be coming to an end, this particular 10 of Wands. But then I also see this 5 of Cups, kind of like you guys have this little bit of a sadness to you to a certain extent. Now maybe this is, you're sad because you're getting another job, you're sad because you're leaving your neighborhood, you're sad because you're selling your home, or, you know, there may be something underneath this little bit of sadness. Sometimes it's like a bittersweet kind of a card, you know what I mean? You're happy because you're getting a new job, but you're sad because you're leaving your old co-workers behind, possibly. Something to that extent. So I'm going to take clarifying for these two right here, but I just want to say something, you all. If you guys are in the process of creating something new or making something new or doing something that you're passionate about, now might be the time to really start looking into it, because I have this 6 of Swords saying you're moving forward, and I have this Chariot saying you are on it. I mean, this is you guys taking action and you're not looking back. So this could possibly be a new job or a new maybe it is a new hobby. Maybe it is something that you're building or creating or making, but maybe it's something that you guys are going to be excited about. You know, when you start learning something new and you really enjoy it, you can't get enough of it. That's how I'm feeling with you all. So I'm excited for you, I'll be honest with you. And I think you're going to have some options here that are going to get you guys a little bit tickled too. And maybe they go hand in hand with strategy, you know. Once you guys start realizing that something that you're wanting to do, it can actually happen in your life, possibly, let me throw this out there because it just hit me. This could be like a new job that you guys are switching careers or doing something completely different, and with that is excitement and something fun and something that you're going to get excited about, going to work every day and things like that. So for some of you, maybe it is a new job or switching careers or getting a different title, a job title or something like that. But I feel good about it, and I feel like you guys are going to feel good about it. I'm going to take a clarifying for this 10 of Wands real quick, okay? Knight of Swords. Is this your energy? Air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This could be your energy right now. You know, he's about taking action. He can be about communications too. But I feel like you guys are ready to take action. You're ready to move forward. You're ready. Strike while the iron is hot kind of situation is what I'm kind of being told right now. And, you know, very direct, but yet ready to move forward. Let's take one more. This could actually be a person. Could be your energy as well. But you guys may be dealing with a younger air sign. Let's take one more. Kind of feel like for some of you it could be a person, but for some of you I feel like it's what he stands for, and you're ready to take action. The Queen of Swords, the Knight and the Queen. Hold on. This is definitely you and your energy, right? Very businesslike, very intelligent. Could be someone offering you something, someone that's handing you an opportunity. It could be, well, for sure, it could be you and your energy as well. Maybe this is where you guys are going to start strategizing, trying to figure something out, like with this clarity as well. This Ace of Swords is a clarity, and if something hasn't been very clear, all of a sudden, boom, you guys get the clear picture of it. I see her two different ways. I see her like this is for sure your energy, of course. But I also see her like she could be handing you something, giving you something, offering you something. Something that may make you feel justified in one way or another. Maybe this is a boss giving you guys different rules. Possibly this is someone offering you a new job or employment at this time. Let's see. Should I take another one for her? I'm going to stay there with her for a second. I'm going to take one for this Five of Cups. I think she's important. I think she's important in a few different ways. On one hand, it's you, and on the other hand, it could be someone else offering you something. So I think that she is going to be an important person in your life. Two of Pentacles, just like that one. Options, you all. Hold on a second. Okay, on one hand, let me put these down for a second so I can sit here and look at this. On one hand, I feel like that these are options that you guys are going to be able to pick and choose. Maybe a job, maybe it's two different opportunities coming in, two different contracts, two different ideas or thoughts that you guys are going to be able to pick or choose from. On the other hand, I feel like this could be a juggling act. So you guys may be juggling two different things, or you're trying to figure out which option is going to pay more, which option is going to be the right one for you. Sometimes it's all about the money, but sometimes it's not. And for some reason, I feel like you guys have in your mind that right now at this point in time in your life that you want to be able to enjoy your job versus make top pay at what you do. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, and don't get me wrong, everybody wants to make as much money as they can, but you also want to enjoy what you're doing. And I'm feeling like that you guys are going to be maybe throwing a few options around saying, well, this one I might be able to get paid more money, but you know what? This one I would actually enjoy more, and it'd give me a new, refreshing way of seeing things. That's how I'm almost feeling with this, you all. So every once in a while, we want to make ourselves happy, right? And sometimes it's not about the money, even though, don't get me wrong, we all need the money to pay bills. But sometimes it's not about the money, it's about our happiness. And that's how I'm feeling. Like you guys are going to have options to be able to either pick and choose for the money situation or for your happy situation. And honestly, I almost feel like you guys are going to go into a more happier you. Because it's one of these things that you'll enjoy getting up in the morning, you'll enjoy going to work, you'll enjoy what you're doing because it's something different. And I think that that is something that you guys may be looking forward to. Let's take one more for this too. Look, you all. Holy cow, you got 3 aces here now. Ace of Pentacles. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Just like I was just saying, honest to goodness, Pentacles can be about finances and about, making more money and things like that. This particular ace can mean that, but it can also mean your happiness in general, for heaven's sakes. It's about you guys feeling good about where you're at and what you're doing and taking care of your family and feeling safe and feeling secure and you're feeling healthy and happy, and this is about just feeling good about everything around you. And I'm feeling like sometimes, like I just said with this 2 of Pentacles, Sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about your happiness and your safety and your security and what you enjoy in life. And that's really, really how I'm feeling right now, you all. You know, I guess that when we're younger, we kind of start out doing something in a career that we just kind of continue with over the years, you know. And because you're good at it and you've got all this experience at it, you just kind of stick with it, right? Sometimes you go to school or college for something specific, and then that's what you do for most of your life or for the rest of your life. But sometimes as you get older, you kind of start thinking, I might want to do something different. I'm kind of getting sick of what I'm doing right now. Or how about if I do what I do and then put a little spin on it and do a little bit of this other stuff at the same time, right? I'm just feeling like you guys have a lot of... You're very intelligent. You've got a lot of experience. There's nothing that you guys can't do. So when you put all of that together, even if if something is not necessarily your expertise, it will be soon. You're going to get to know it. You're going to get good at it. Not just good, great. And then by the time you know it, which won't be too long, you guys are going to have it mastered. So I'm feeling like if this is something that you guys have been throwing around or thinking about, you guys are going to move forward with it, and it's going to be something that you guys are absolutely going to be thrilled about and tickled with yourself about. For some reason, there's a strategy that needs to be happening right now. You guys may need to strategize something. So let's say, just like I was just talking, let's say you are looking for a different job, but you're really good at some things and you don't have much experience at others. Sometimes, you guys, there are jobs out there that you could use your expertise in, and you could take it and put it in with something else that you would actually have fun with. And when you put the two together, you're fantastic, or you will be fantastic at it, because you already have some experience, but you're just kind of putting a little tweak on it and making something different. I hope that makes sense, because I can't spit it out the right way that I want to say it, but I feel like you guys may know what I'm talking about, because I think a lot of you guys may be going through that right now. And I feel like you guys may be strategizing right now, or you will be in the very near future. And I think with these two world cards, for heaven's sakes, this is an ending to a huge life experience, a life cycle, an ending to one so another one can come in, so you guys can complete one and move on into the next stepping stone in your life, really. And with that comes a blessing from the universe. It's like a pat on the back, and it's like, congratulations, good job. Here, we're going to give you something now. You did a great job. And I think that is something, this right here is something that you guys are wanting, are looking forward to, and maybe just a little bit of change will go a long way. I am absolutely tickled with this reading. I hope you guys are as happy about it as I am. I really do believe with this justice, that justice will be served in your favor. Let me just go a little bit bigger on this justice card, okay? This could be court cases. This could be anything that you're dealing with the court system. This could be some kind of laws or rules or whatever that may be hindering you in different ways, that you guys just haven't felt like they've been fair. But now, all on the flip side of that, this could be something that has been bothering you from the past that never got resolved, or something that you just never found out the answer to, and then something finally opens up and you'll get the answer that you've been looking for. Either way it goes, this is balancing out your life, and this is something that you guys are going to be tickled about with this justice. I just know it. And then with the strategy in the world, it may be time to strategize, you all, because it looks to me like something new is coming in, and you guys are going to grab a hold of it and run with it. Two cards here telling me that you guys are moving forward at a quick pace. Now, some of you may be physically moving with this Chariot as well, because it can be actually physically moving, traveling, going somewhere different. So some of you might be doing that as well. But look at these 3 aces. Absolutely beautiful. You guys, I feel like, are about to start doing something or finishing something or selling something that you guys are going to absolutely have a blast with. Something fun and exciting for you all. Beautiful reading, Gemini. I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. This is a gorgeous reading. Please keep in mind, if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future, you all. Sometimes it's right around the corner and sometimes it's a little later on. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.